What it do, dude? It's your boy Joe for Snake, guys. Coming back at you with another video, and today I'm playing some Call of Duty WW2, as you guys can see on the map. What's this map called? Flag Tower, using the Volkswagen. I recently acquired this gun from one of the weapon contracts that you get from the quartermaster. I had to kill 130 people in hardcore mode, so if you guys ever want to know how to get this, there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself the Volkswagen. And yeah. But guys, today. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh, you suck. I was gonna turn around and kill him, but as you guys can see, we did join a little bit late, so we're probably going to play another round of this if this one ends up being short or shorter than usual. But yeah, today's video, I want to talk about the pricing of games and why they are kind of like so expensive. You know, if you think about it, most games, not including indie games or third-party games or anything like that, most games nowadays are $60. And is that like the golden number? Is that like the go-to that everybody just agrees to? Like, why are most games $60? What makes a game cost that much? You know, because it's quite a lot of money for just say a regular teen that doesn't really have a job, that's still in school and all that. What makes this game like Call of Duty or Destiny or God of War 4, if anything like that, what makes it $60? Like, what determines the price of a game? Oh gosh, hold on. Haha. No. I got away. Teammate, help. Oh, teammate. Jeez, help me. Oh, I'm screwed. I am not screwed. My teammates are the real ones. They're helping me live. I shall prosper. Oh. Okay, you're stupid. I don't know what you're trying to do. But yeah, I want to talk about this topic because my brother always talks about Call of Duty not being worth $60 because there's nothing to it. It's the same thing every year, and it's $60 every year. So why does this game need to be $60? He's like, this game should be like 30 or 40 or something like that, but nowhere close to 60. Like, what determines this game's price point? You know, is it the quality of the game? Is it the quantity of content that this game has? Like, what's the deciding factor for making a game $60 or however much it costs? Oh, I have one bullet, by the way. Oh, swap to the PBS stage. We're killing it. Because he is a fan of games like The Witcher, which is a game that takes a lot of hours to complete. If you guys ever played The Witcher, that game probably consumes like 100 hours of your life at some point or another. But that begs the question, like, what makes The Witcher different from Call of Duty? Is it because the quality of the game, how The Witcher is all nice and polished, you know, they got that big ass map with a bunch of content in it, you know, but it's only single player. And then if you look at like a game like Call of Duty, it's obviously good looking, but I think it's different from having an open world game versus a game like this where everything's all linear and, you know, all that. But if you look at Call of Duty as well, they have the campaign, they have the multiplayer, they have the zombies, they have DLC, and the DLC even costs money. You know, so that's $20 extra. So you're basically playing $110 or something if you buy the whole package. But if you look at a game like Witcher, the game is $60. All the content in the game is free, I think. I could be wrong, depending on what edition you have. I really don't know. But I do know some DLC is at least free. And the game takes like over 100 hours to beat. It's just weird to think about because of the fact that so many people like so many different types of games that there are people who only play games that are single player, only play games that are multiplayer. So does it come down just to that's the basic that we all go to, that's the happy medium that we go to? Because like, why a game like, let's say PUBG is $30 but a game like Destiny is $60? Is it because the people who made the game put more time and effort into it and put more money into it and all that? Does that determine the price point of a game? Alright guys, so we found our match. We are going to be playing on Aachen. The amount of times I've been searching for a game, I've gotten Aachen at least 5 times. Like, there have been different, like, different lobbies, but they were all being played on Aachen, and I really don't know why. But yeah guys, going back to the price point, do you guys have an answer as to why games are $60? Like, why? Who determines that? Like, is there a gold standard that we go to? Is that one of the gold standards that we have? It's just a $60 game? Because how come a game? Oh! Whoa! You were mine. You were mine. Never mind. Oh, that was a nice little 3-piece right there. I like to think so. Mine. Oh gosh. What is going on? Nope, you see nobody. He saw me. He saw me. Run. Oh, phase. Oh man, I am. Oh. Ugh, nothing I could have done in that situation. But yeah, like, is there a gold standard? Like, is there a game that people are like, yeah, that deserves to be $60? Because how come The Witcher deserves to be $60, even though there was a lot of content pumped into that game? You know, compared to a game like Call of Duty. Like, why are these games both $60, even though the amount of content that was put into The Witcher is significantly more content that was put into Call of Duty? You can see that hands down. But you know, just the quality of the game. Everything else is free in that game, so it's like, huh, okay, it makes sense that the game is, you know, $60. It's a well-built game. There's a lot of content in it. So I'd agree with that. I would agree with them putting that game at $60 price point. But if we're talking about a game that's strictly single player or strictly multiplayer or strictly this, why is that game $60 and why is another game that has more content not? You know, I don't know, things to think about. You know, I just want to know what the gold standard is for games nowadays. Oh, that guy's about to snipe me, and I really don't feel like getting sniped right now, to be honest. So I'm gonna just go ahead and die by a grenade, because what else are you supposed to do? You're supposed to die by grenades in this game because we're playing Call of Duty, and I'm gonna die by this guy because I'm getting sniped, because sniping is freaking for a bunch of losers who quick scoping. I don't know, man. It's irritating. It's irritating playing on a map you don't want to play on, but the game is basically forcing you to play on that map because the only lobbies in this entire world is being played on Aachen. That's literally it. Like all the games I've tried to get into, all the maps, I shit you not, all the maps were Aachen. Like, I cannot be more serious. I don't know how I took that kill from you, buddy, but I did. I don't know where everybody else is. There's a guy over here. I'm about to kill him. Oh. I don't know why he was teabagging him, but he was. I mean, why was he teabagging him? I must know more. Oh my gosh. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments down below on what games you think should be $60 and what games you think should not be $60. Because like I said, my brother thinks Call of Duty should not be $60, but a game like Witcher should be, or like a game like GTA. You know, it's open world, multiplayer, this single player has a lot of content, and that game is $60. But why? If there's so much content put into that game, don't you think it should be a little bit more? I could be wrong. Maybe this is just like a gold standard, and they're not trying to take money from every little kid that they possibly can. Because if you have a game like, or like Red Dead Redemption, that game has been in development for how many years? And like, it's $60, but yet, you know dang well people are gonna buy it. You know, people are going to buy that game. They can make it $80 and people will still buy that game. Like, that's how you know when a game's popularity is that big, that you have dedicated players that are going to buy that game no matter the price, which is crazy to think about. You know, and I think it probably just goes down to, maybe that's just the gold standard that we have nowadays. Oh, don't, oh, no. You're dead. It's probably the nice medium. At least I like to think. And there's guys about to die. There it is. But yeah, I got 23 kills, 9 deaths. Nah, it's whatever. I did both. I did considerably good in both matches. You know, using the Volkswagen conveyor. It's a good gun. It's decent. You know, not the best. But look at this. Whew, I almost had a 5K right there. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments down below what games you think deserve to be $60 versus what games don't, and what determines the price of a game. Let me know in the comments down below. But guys, I'm right here. If you guys enjoyed this one, see some more Call of Duty World War 2, let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. But this has been your boy Joe for Snake, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. And remember, stay joyful and game on.